Now recursion. Okay, so we will do the recursion. What is actually the means by recursion? So recursion, we call the recursion function, for example. If you think about the recursion function, that means the function will call several times. So repetition of the function, we call the function again and again. This is the actually we call recursion. So let's go to our code. We use here factorial. So factorial we call the factorial function. Basically, we use here several times. We call the function again and again. That's why we call this the recursion function. Okay. So first of all, we go back to the command prompt, and we need to compile this file first. Java C factorial.java. Okay, enter. Okay, now look at the class file, whether it's created or not. Yes, the factorial class is created. Okay, since this is not the applet class, remember, if not the applet class, we can directly run this class. Okay, so directly run means we can just use the command java then factorial. Okay, then you can get the output from here. Okay, if you look at the output, okay, I go to the first here. Okay, now import java x.swing. Why we need this import the java x swing package? Because of we are going to use the J option and this command. Okay, look at the second line command, public class factorial. The factorial class, look at here, the F is capital. So remember, you must have to follow the exactly same name with the class name. So the file name will be factorial.java. Then we use public static void main string arguments. Then string S equal to, we put double quotation marks. So what is double quotation marks? That means the initial value of S will be null, nothing. Okay, so this is blank, nothing is there. Then we use integer k. Okay, then we use J text area. The class name is J text area. Then we create the object called out, and then we create the areas new. It will create the area J text area with 7, 10. What is mean by 7 and what is 10? 7 columns. Look at here, 7 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns and 10 rows. 10 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, 0 to 9. So it will create this J text area. Okay. Now comes to the for loop. Integer I equal to 0, I less than 10. So I less than 10 means it will run from 0 until 9. How many times? 10 times. I plus plus. Then we use the k. K is integer type value. So, and we call the function called fact. Then we pass the value of I. Fact I. So once you put this command, immediately it goes to the fact, comes to here. And then what it will do, it will take the value integer I equal to 0. If, look at the condition here, if I equal to 0, I put the double equal sign. That means it will testing the I is 0 or not. Or I equal to 1. If I equal to 0 or I equal to 1, the return value will be 1. Since we put the value I equal to 0, so return value will be 1. That means factorial 0, return value will be 1. Then next line, S equal to, S is in the first time we put the S value, that means initial value of S is null, nothing. S, so the blank, nothing here. plus I. What is the I value you got just now? 1. Then within the double quotation you see slash T. That means it will tab. It will give you a tab. So this is actually 0. So you see 0. Then there is a tab, and then K value. What is the K value? 1. Then put the K value 1. Then slash N. It goes to the next line. It goes to the next line. Okay. Then the second loop, I increase to 0 to 1. I plus plus 0 plus 1, it will be 1. I equal to 1, 1 less than 10, then K equal to fact 1. So it comes to here again. So I equal to 1, then it will check the condition again. If I equal to 0, whether it's 0 or not, or I equal to 1 or not. Yes, I equal to 1, it will return the value 1. It comes back to here again, then it will return the value 1. Then again comes to the S equal to S plus I, that means it will be 1 now, and there is a tab, 1, tab, then the A value is 1, it will show you 1, slash N, go to the next line. Again, the I value increase by 2. Comes here again, it will take the 2, value 2. First condition is false. Then it goes to the second condition, else condition. Else, the return value will be I equal to 2. Remember, I equal to 2. 2 multiply fact 2 minus 1. So that means factorial 1. What is the return value of factorial 1? If you look at here, factorial 1, return value is 1. So we got the 1 value here. So 2 multiply 1. What is the return value now? 2 multiply 1, the return value will be 2. So we'll get the value, the factorial 2 will be 2. Then it will display 2. 2. Then the return value of factorial 2 is 2. Comes to the value increased to 3. What happened? I equal to 3, 3 less than 10, I plus plus factorial 3 comes to here, then I equal to 3, this first condition is false, comes to the else condition, return value 3 multiply factorial 3 minus 1, so fact 2. What is the return value of fact 2 is 2. So 3 multiply 2, it will return the value 6. Comes back here, we'll get the value K equal to 6. Then it will display within this window the factorial 3 equals 6. Then it will continue. Factorial 4, factorial 5, factorial 6, factorial 7, factorial 8, and factorial 9. Once finish this loop, then out dot set text. We want to display the output in the J text area. Okay, this is the J text area. So we will display this as a text S. So all S will be displayed here. Then we comes to the J option pane. This is very, very important to understand. J option pane show message dialog. Okay, then we put the first parameter is null. Okay, remember, if the first parameter is, this is the first parameter is a component, normally determines the frame. So this is basically the frame in which the dialog is displayed. If null, if we use null, or if the parent component has no frame, a default frame is used. That means we use here null. So it will create a default frame here. And the second option is out. Out is coming from here. This is the out option. Okay. And the third option is my output, the title of the frame, my output. And the last option is, you look at here, J option, that information message. Okay, the icon of information message. This is the icon we call the information message. Okay, all right. Now, okay, once everything finished, then it will show you the output like this. Okay, if any problem coming, to run the code, then it will exit from the system. The command is system.exit. Okay. I hope you understand this one.